Hello, and welcome to the third segment of the Home Instruction Overview. My name is Jonathan Turner. Today we'll be discussing the home instruction process used by each local school system in Maryland. We would like to highlight that all the information shared today is specific to home instruction or homeschooling and is not applicable to home and hospital programming, which is a completely separate program. This third segment will focus on topics that specifically relate to students who are high school aged. The following topics will be addressed in the segment of the overview: the Maryland Compulsory Attendance Law, options for earning an official Maryland high school diploma, including the Maryland High School Diploma by Examination, also known as General Education Development or GED, the GED Office Home Instruction Verification Form, enrollment in college courses, and verification of identity and/or school attendance for the Motor Vehicle Administration. Maryland law does permit a student of mandatory school age to participate in a home instruction program instead of attending public or non-public school. Let's revisit something that was mentioned in the first segment of this overview, the Maryland Compulsory Attendance Law. The compulsory attendance law requires children between the ages of 5 and 18 to attend school regularly during the entire school year. Children who participate in home instruction are exempt from the law so long as they are instead receiving regular, thorough instruction during the school year in the studies usually taught in the public schools to children of the same age. In short, that is the definition of home instruction. Once children complete their home instruction program or reach age 18, they are exempt from the compulsory attendance law. It is important to know when making the decision to homeschool your high school age child that your child will not be earning Maryland high school credits, have a transcript from the local school system, or earn an official Maryland high school diploma while being home instructed. Should you decide that you want your child to earn an official Maryland high school diploma while on home instruction, the only option is to register and pass the GED. When students on home instruction are 16 years of age or older, they may participate in the GED test. Please note that the student's home instruction program must be in compliance with the home instruction regulations set forth in COMAR while the student is seeking to pass the GED test. What this means is that your child must be receiving instruction in all required subject areas as outlined in COMAR while in the GED process. If all 4 test modules of the GED test are passed and the student earns a Maryland high school diploma, the student's home instruction program will be marked completed. The student will have finished their home instruction high school program. If the child does not pass all 4 test modules, then their home instruction program must continue. Documentation to verify completion of the GED exam must be provided to your local home instruction office. If your child is 16 years of age or older and does wish to take the GED exam, you must contact your local school system home instruction office to request the required GED office home instruction verification form. Another option to earn an official Maryland high school diploma is by entering or re-entering a public school and meeting all graduation requirements, thus ending home instruction. It is important to note that the decisions regarding grade placement and credits in the public school are at the discretion of the local school superintendent or designee who evaluates and determines the placement of the child and any credits to be awarded toward high school graduation. This evaluation may include the administration of standardized tests, examinations, and interviews with the child. In other words, the credits and grades assigned by the home instruction entity or parent may or may not be accepted by the local school system for grade placement or credit without testing, exams, and/or interviews. There are a few things to consider when deciding whether or not your child should earn the GED or graduate from a public high school to earn an official Maryland high school diploma, such as your child's access to federal student financial aid for post-secondary expenses. A complete list of the federal student financial aid requirements can be found at the Federal Student Aid website. Please note that state scholarships and grants vary in terms of eligibility based on the GED. Contact the Maryland Higher Education Commission for details and additional information. Another consideration when deciding whether or not your child should earn the GED or graduate from their public high school is how it may affect their employment eligibility. It is the employer's discretion as to whether or not they will accept documents from home instruction as proof of eligibility for employment. Some employers, public and private, require a high school diploma. To summarize, earning an official Maryland high school diploma may be a consideration for higher education and future employment opportunities. Questions are often asked about home instruction and enrollment in college courses. As stated in COMAR, the home instruction program may include enrollment on a part-time or full-time basis in courses offered by accredited or unaccredited colleges. This means that home instructed students can enroll as part of their home instruction program in college courses. As an example, your child might enroll in calculus at the local community college, which will satisfy a math course requirement for home instruction. Please work with your college of choice regarding enrollment requirements and options for home instruction students. Please remember that should you choose to pursue part or full-time enrollment with a local college, you are still considered a home instructed student and must meet the COMAR subject area and supervision requirements. Although not included in COMAR, we will now discuss the verification of identity and/or school attendance for the Motor Vehicle Administration, also known as the DL-300 form. This form is required for anyone seeking a driver's license permit who is under the age of 16. This form can be found on the MVA's website. Please complete your portion of the form and then contact the local home instruction office regarding their procedure for completing their part of the form. This concludes segment 3. We thank you for viewing and hope you have found this information regarding high school age students helpful as you learn about home instruction in the state of Maryland.